What's up, True Feelings family? Let's just get into this video and talk about Derik's little keeping her ass out. Derik is the puppet master of all this stuff that's going on. I'm trying not to cuss because YouTube been tripping. That's why you've been seeing that I've been toning down with my stuff away to the end. Although they just trying to cut out. I hate it. It's hard. Like, damn it. I be trying to just hold my tongue. I know you guys know this. It's not even a good feeling. Shit don't even feel natural to me at all. But anyway, that boy is the puppet master of it all. Yes, he is, Lord.
I don't like the drama. I'm drama free. I don't like that drama.
Let's just go back to the very beginning. He's the reason the sisters was in a tiff and fighting. That's all Derik's fault, okay? Because he was telling Monique one thing, and then he tell the sisters another thing. And then we put him in the middle of the whole pot in the bucket and mixed it in, and he wanted everybody there at the same time. And all he had to do was tell that girl that shit, and we wouldn't have had all these damn problems and shit, okay? Really, I thought he just probably didn't want her to be there because he didn't want the sister to see who the hell he was with, but I just didn't want to say nothing at that time. But that's what I was thinking.
Come on, man.
So now Monique called her sister and let her know what happened. That they was in a whole ass high-speed chase, and she pretty damn sure it was Derik's sisters was doing the shit. And why wouldn't she think that? And why wouldn't the sister on the phone think that too? So I can't even talk shit about her sister. That's why I ain't calling her HR puff and stuff. It's like, why wouldn't she think that, and why wouldn't she say a smart ass remark? Why wouldn't she? It makes sense, being that they all got into a fight, but this is Derik shit. He's pulling all the strings. He see what's going on. As long as he can keep Monique focused on some other shit, he can go do his shit. Because that's what he out there hiding around the corner like a little Keebler elf doing little snaky ass shit.
It's part of being free.
So he hiding around the corner, looking guilty and suspicious, talking to the producers. So he said while he was locked up, and while he was talking to you, Monique, that he was talking to a CO that he clicked with, okay?
And then it was on just like that.
He didn't work at the prison. He was clear to say that shit. Didn't work at his damn prison. Didn't give her name. Okay, met through the brother, cousin, all that shit. But she crazy, delusional, and she hood rat.
So she gonna turn up.
So that makes her twice as dangerous. It's like, okay, you the law, bitch. Sorry. Hope they don't get me in trouble for that. So you mean to tell me you attracted to a hood rat, delusional, dangerous CO? Like, seriously. So, Monique, I hope you watch it, because you guys keep doing these damn lives, and that's why I keep telling you, stop doing the lives. Why you ain't bringing up this shit? You didn't see this shit that just happened? Him talking to this other CO and shit while he was talking to you. And what he did, Monique, I don't think that CO was giving him enough money. So I think you were the runner-up and you won because you was giving him the most shit than this other chick. So now it's Derik hour. He want to get on the call. Like, he's so comfortable with the camera people. He want to get on the telephone and call her and find out if this was the person who was chasing his ass. So we call her. Hey, you know who this is? You know who this is? Like, he's so extra to me, you guys. He really is. He's so extra that it's annoying. Like, was that you? Was that you? How did you know where was that? Who told you where was that? You know, was that you? You know, it just...
Text me again?
Said you led her on, Derik. And you did, because before you called her, girl, she did, if you watch it. Before he called you, he said he led you on pretty much. He said by the time he got out of prison, he didn't call you, wasn't thinking about you, didn't want to have nothing to do with you, but he had all your damn information and shit. That's how he knew the make and model of your car. Because at first I said, okay, 9 years, and how you just know, like, I knew that was your car and shit. It was just all over the place for me. I just feel like they making a lot of this shit up, and it's a bunch of just razzle-dazzle and just filler shit, and it's starting to do something to me just a little bit. I'm still a little bit entertained, but some of these scenes start to get to me just a little bit. So he ends this conversation telling her, just leave me alone. Okay, just leave me alone. She says, oh, so that's what you want to do? Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Just leave me alone. And he hangs up the phone. And then when he gets off the phone, He says, yeah, I need to go hook up with her, see what she's about, see what she got that thing. She was talking about that thing. And I'm like, again, people on lives, why you ain't bringing up that shit? I said, that thing. I said, really, Derek? So then he said, you know, really, he gonna have to get a damn ring now. The only reason he buying this girl a ring is to shut her ass up. Really, I just think they doing all this shit just to keep their money flow going because they still have a whole nother season to do. So they got to keep their little storyline going and shit. Like I said, we'll see how you act after life, after Lockup.
Exactly.
So now we see him in a jewelry store, okay? Monique just sitting at home, okay? Driving, talking about going to change her car. She's the one exchanging the car, getting a hotel and shit, taking all the shit up to the room. Meanwhile, he in the damn jewelry shop looking at rings, trying to find a ring that complements that little old watch he got, okay? Now, he done picked out a nice ring. Now, pay attention to that damn ring. You know how WETV is. We'll see them pick out that damn ring. Next time we see the ring, it is not the same ring. So, we'll see.
I make a deposit on it.
How is it this girl done spent $5,000 on you? $5,000 on you, and you can't spend $2,500 on a ring, and you got $9,000. You got to put a damn deposit. Are you not gonna pick up that ring, Derek? Or you gonna get a cheaper ring by the time we see it? Are you gonna exchange it like your brother told you to and get a damn bracelet or a necklace or a tennis bracelet? Like, what you gonna do, son? Okay, really, you could have paid for that. She spent a lot of money on you. You should have been able to do that. So while he's looking at this ring, he get a call from Monique, because you know Monique was sitting at the house tracking his ass. She's like, let me see where this nigga going, because he seems suspicious. Want to see what he up to. So he calls. What you doing? Where you at? What you doing? Where you at? It's like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just out shopping. Where you out shopping at? I said, you know what? Let him live, Monique. He got a tracking device from Monique and his probation officer. It's like, damn, you being tracked by two people.
How did she got your phone tapped?
Now, I'm not sure how those little devices work. If she can see on the dot on her phone tracking him, can she tell where she's at? If she like hit the dot, it will pop up with like a Google map or some shit. Like, will it show something? Or is it just a mile radius? Like, how does that shit work, people? Somebody So now his brothers come in. Now, one of the brothers we're just now meeting, because apparently he was locked up when old Derik's ass was locked up. That's how we found out that was he met the CO through the brother and one of his girlfriends and so on and so forth and shit. So the brother come in, they hug, kiss, and hug it out and shit.
I'm just hanging out with my brothers.
So Derik tells him, or tell the brothers, he's there to get a ring for Monique. Now, the one that was just, I wanted to just put his hair in a damn ponytail. That shit was getting on my nerves. I was like, pull your head up, boy. You don't want to be a part of the camera. You're looking a little weird. Stop that shit.
How do you feel about this, bro?
The other brother was like, dude, what you doing? You don't even know her like that. He's like, I do know her like that. He said, you've only known her for a couple of days. He says, I've known her for 3 years, and for 3 years she been down for me, holding me down, and you know the way she been acting. I think she deserved this ring, man. I said, you know what? That's what's wrong with you, Derik. You do too much because you're acting too extra, like you just go so hard for Monique. You're making sure you don't say anything disrespectful about her. You're always just kind of on that lift up, and I believe it's kind of sincere, but it's a whole lot of layered with a whole lot of bullshit on top of it. You understand? It's like, I believe it, but it's also layered with a lot of bullshit, because you come with it. I'm almost smelling it through my screen.
Wow.
So bruh man was like, you know what, you don't need to even go that far. You can take your ass right over here, get her a necklace, a bracelet. Just don't. It's just too soon for that. And Derik is like, you know, it ain't even about you. It's about me and her. So I don't even give a damn what you got to say about it. It's happening. Deal with it. Next question.
I don't really care about what they think.
So then the brother's like, hey, let's go hang out at sis' house. Derik's like, well, I can't go over there because Monique got a tracking device on me and she don't want me messing around with my family members.
Oh my God.
And that's when I got that little flame red emoji face. Like, see, they just reminded me why I'm pissed at you, Monique. You ain't got no right to tell this man not to be around his family members. If you don't want to go over there, then don't go over there. There's a few family members of my husband that if I'm invited or he's invited, I'm not going. Why? Because I don't like a couple of them. I don't care if there's 20, there's a couple I don't like, so I don't want to go. So I won't go. But don't cut the man off from his people. That shit ain't right at all, Monique. And Derek, you a whole ass man. You and your personality. You mean to tell me you can't tell her, kiss my ass, I'm seeing my family, you can get with it or you don't need to get with it. You can come or you don't come. Now, if she was really on your level, okay, of being your woman, you would try at least to mend some type of relationship between your sister and Monique, but you are out here creating shit to make sure they ass don't get along, okay?
I know what's going on.
And you're wrong for that. So the brother, I love it. He's like, look, I know how to fucking dislocate her locator, okay? I can make sure you get out in the free world and be free with everybody else. I need you to be free, bro. Give me your phone. I got this shit because we're going to go hang out.
We got something to do.
Tell me something. What kind of ankle monitor do you got, sir? I've been on house arrest before. You ain't even been to the house you're supposed to be on house arrest at. You've been hopping around from hotel to hotel, going in a 45-mile, 100-mile radius of your damn ankle monitor. Fucking Lindsay, when she got out, she had to plug that shit up to a wall. She couldn't go 100 yards out of the damn yard. But here you are just all over the world in high-speed chases, going to hospitals, going to grandmama's house, and over the hills we go. What type a device do you got on your leg? Is that shit fake? Like, what kind of relationship are you sure it's not your PO instead of your CO that you got a relationship with? Because maybe your PO will let you go gallivanting all over the world. Because I don't understand how you get to go every fucking where. I just don't understand it. Cameron and Aris, it's wedding time, y'all. And it's time for the daughter and the groom to meet. So Cameron's a little bit nervous meeting this little girl. But what I can say about you this week, Cameron, thank you for having on some decent ass clothes. Thank you for pretty much pulling your pants up on your ass and not meeting this little girl sagging, looking like a thug. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. What I complained about last week is you showed up looking like somewhat of a stepdaddy-ish. Okay, stepdaddy-ish, because mentally you just ain't there, in my opinion. But thank you for cleaning yourself up and looking like a grown-ass man, okay? So she's just looking at his ass like shit. So the whole time she looking at him, she was sitting there thinking the whole time, this nigga is short. Mama, where'd you get this small ass little another Keebler elf? What's with all the Keebler elves in this damn season? She says, where'd you get his? She said, this motherfucker's the same size as me.
I thought he was gonna be a little bit taller.
I said, damn, little girl, that shit was funny. He is. He's just a little bit of a little Keebler elf. But he came off right, and I like that. I like the fact that he came correct. You came correct, Cameron, okay? You surprised me a little bit. There's a somewhat of some hope for you. But, a little bit. So they go bowling. That's cute. But Aris, I'm trying to figure out, do you really think you making the right decision bringing this man into your life? The story that she told us about her baby daddy. This man had 2 other women pregnant, including her ass, and he was an illegal immigrant or some shit like that. He was illegal. He wasn't supposed to be over here. So here's another person that she laid up with, got pregnant with, didn't really know that well, and the shit didn't work out. She said he was with the baby for about, 2-3 years before he had to go get deported and shit. So she didn't know him that well at all. Here it is, kids again. You never want to listen to your damn parents. You never want to listen to your daddy. Your own daddy said he was in prison and didn't want you being with a prisoner. But you ain't listening to none of that. You're just going to bring a whole prison pappy to your daughter is what you're doing. So seeing the episodes, girl, you probably should have listened to your daddy. And here's the thing. He want to go to Florida so he could be a good boy. Cameron, you can't run from you. You gonna be with you. So if you gonna act right, you should be able to act right no matter where the hell your ass is at. Just saying. My mama tried that shit with me when I was fucking up, drug addict and everything. She said, okay, I'm gonna move your ass out of San Diego, move you up here to LA with me. Like LA, really. But she lived in a really, really good part of LA. So it worked for about 2-3 good months. I was fine. I was going to the little programs and day programs. She let me use her car, drop her off work. But then one day I got an itch in my ass. I got an itch on my ass from one of them damn NA meetings. Somebody kept talking about, I don't know why I went here, but I'm going to tell the story any damn way. Somebody just kept talking about drugs, and I said, damn it, now I want to do something. So I said, well, I don't know where to go in LA. I'm just going to drive around LA till I see writing on the wall. You know, graffiti. And pretty much that's it. So let me go on. So I say that to say, moving out, damn it, Cameron, it ain't going to help you unless you're willing to help yourself. Now, moving on to her getting ready for this damn wedding. I'm sorry, I didn't like that dress. It wasn't flattering for her. I didn't like the feathers. I didn't like that dress that said in, like, I just didn't. I didn't even like his Las Vegas suit. I did not like any of that. I don't understand why thugs, pimps, and pastors like fucking bright colors. Like, I don't understand it. They like them damn bright colors. My uncle was a pastor. He'd always come in with these bright ass colors. I said, what it is it with you pimps and preachers with these bright ass colors? Started Cameron standing there, and here come his sisters with cardboard paper.
My dad.
I didn't know how to feel about that. But what he said, that he lost his daddy while he was in prison. He had a heart attack and they wouldn't let him go out to the damn, to the funeral. So, sad story. I'm gonna just move on from that. I just thought it was like, yeah. So anyway, she says her vows. He says his vows. They're married. Now let's just see where this is going to go. Because the episodes look like y'all ain't going to be getting along too well up in the Florida Bama play. It don't seem like it's going to be working out for you. Because it seemed like he going to be a little bit turned up. But it seemed like he going to get a little bit turned up with his sisters. Hopefully we see all that this Friday when he tell him he's taking his ass to Florida. Because they don't seem like they're going to be real comfortable about that. And I can understand that. But anyway, that's it. That's all. I will see you guys this weekend with Love After Lockup. Hopefully they will give us something good we can feel on Friday. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Thank you for all your support.
Got my nerves.